Hi friends, welcome back. I have news to share with you. Those of you who have watched my previous video would be aware that I was planning to buy either condo or townhouse, and I had kept 8 to 9 weeks of timeline from the start till finish, from the time I've started the search to the finish line, that is entering the house. It looks like I'm right now on track, as I have been able to find a condo, and I have been able to negotiate. Right now it's a conditional offer, which means that both the parties, buyer and seller, we would be taking about 5 days to check from both our end. I have to go for the mortgage approval, which I had not gone so far. I had done all the groundwork before. It's just a matter of getting the documentation done. Secondly, I wanted to check details about the condo before I can go and actually say it's confirmed. Right now, you all are aware that the price war, bidding, all those things are happening. So luckily for me, I have been able to avoid all these things, and I took 3 days I was on ground, and it took about 10 odd days for me to close the deal. I will be giving every detail, my experience of what all happened, and I also plan to make this into document as well as checklist, so that when you have planned to buy your condo or townhouse, you have some ready reference, tried and tested reference. You can modify the way you want, but you will have some first hand experience as a buyer, which I would be sharing with you, so you don't have to put a lot of effort into how you want to go about doing the house search. It could be for any area within Canada. That checklist would be useful, and I would be putting that onto my website. That's a easy access place. All downloads are available. You can go and download, and you can use that as per your convenience. Now, coming to the house search, you all are aware that I was trying to zero in on Square One area of Mississauga. That's the area you see there. That's the area where I have bought the condo, and I will be making separate video, as I said. So initially I went on ground to check whether it is even feasible for me to look at townhouse. Now, I had few restrictions. I don't own a car, and that is by choice, and I don't want to own a car as long as it is possible. So if I have to go and buy a townhouse, I will have to also buy a car, because I would not get in a close vicinity like Square One, and for me to commute I would require a personal transport. So I wanted to avoid that. So the next best option was to look around this Square One area, as all the amenities are available, firstly. Second, I will have very less dependency on the transportation, that is personal transport. So far, that part is also taken care with this condo, which means my saving of $1,000 at least per month still stays on. In and around Square One, when I went on ground, I was trying to identify the properties where I can be confident of going for negotiation or bidding. So that 3 days visit which I did, I went around properties to have a first hand feel of how property is managed by the maintenance team, how it looks from outside, how the house owner has kept the house from inside who is selling. And in most cases I found house to be very, very cosmetic, which means that it was very well stage managed for anybody to come and purchase. Now here I was very cautious. If you're going for anything which is upgraded, right, the cost of that upgrade plus the profit margin also comes on to the buyer, and that was something which I was very, very cautious of. So the house which I have bought will require some renovation, but it is not a big renovation. It's not going to be a big headache. It's about, I have estimated it's a work of 3 days. So even if something goes wrong, it might go to 5 days, and it should be done within those 5 days. Now there are challenges which I'm still thinking I might have, because it's summertime and getting people to come and work on small renovations might be problem. So as I proceed, I will keep documenting my experience. So coming back to the house search, I went and I looked at townhouse. As anticipated, once I went on the ground, if the townhouse was listed for 600k, it was going above 700k. So that was completely eliminated from the list for two reasons. As I said, one, it was very expensive, and then I would have the dependency of personal transport. Now in terms of condo, after I visited these few apartments, I got a sense of places where I really want to go and find houses and bid. Now this was also challenging because you don't know how frequently those apartments will have their property listed, but that was something ready to take chance because I use public transport to go to that place. So for me to keep going again and again using public transport is also a risk which I wanted to avoid. So that's why 3 days I invested, and everything I did without any four-wheeler. I used public transport to go from one place to another, and because I had done few research, I had made visit on ground, I was able to assimilate in terms of what I'm getting into. So one place I was very interested, where I really wanted to find the condo. So this apartment is right next to the GO station, which has been inaugurated but not operational. It's going to soon start its operation. So it has direct connectivity with the Toronto downtown. Again, had I taken a condo in that place, I would not have gone for any personal transport, and grocery stores and other amenities were also nearby, and Square One was about 20 minutes to 25 minutes walk. So I was really interested in that place, but the problem was that those houses, they were going at least 40 to 50,000 higher than what was quoted. Now this place where I have closed the bid, it is very close to Walmart. The Square One is very centrally located. I can just walk in. I think it's around 11 to 12 minutes for me to reach this place, and I have been able to negotiate from the listed price. I have bought this house at a lower price, and I have also been able to do conditional offer, which usually is unheard of in today's market. So all in all, it was not very difficult to find the house with the strategy I was going in. I have given notice to my current apartment, so everything is in track so far. I'm sure the bank approval would happen, and hopefully so far I have gone through the document. I have hired a lawyer, and here one thing I forgot to tell you was, initially you all must be aware that I was trying to do it myself without having any agent onto my side, and as I told last time, it was causing confusion in seller's mind. So I finally had to go with a agent, and since I was very clear about what I wanted, that became very easy for the agent also to help me with closing the deal. So he was very professional. He complimented my thought, and he was able to in fact help negotiate this deal. So all in all, I had very pleasant experience so far. I'll be making my video on the house, how much it cost, and what all is happening with as the process goes on, including renovation, which I will be doing, how much it cost, and what is the estimate versus how much actually it will happen. That will be fun to communicate with all of you. So do keep watching Canada Tried and Tested, as I will be bringing more such information. Thank you.